We had a teacher in the district get stabbed with a pencil.
Your children's teachers are still being hurt in the classroom, but school districts are seeing small victories. While the number of incidents continues to rise, the severity of those injuries is going down. In Fargo, 601 teachers and paraprofessionals have been hurt on the job so far this school year, with 24 of them needing medical attention. Compare that to last year, where there were about 15 fewer incidents. But the number of staff seeking medical help was nearly double. That trend is also happening in West Fargo. So far this school year, staff members have been hurt 185 times, with medical intervention needed on 14 of those occasions. The West Fargo superintendent says the number of incidents will probably go up by the end of the school year to eclipse last year's number. But one teacher tells Valley News Team's education reporter Veronica Marshall these small victories aren't enough.
When the kids come in and they see you, they just are so happy to be here and they say good morning to you, and you just start your day so good with them.
Kiesta Mock has been in the classroom for 6 years and says her favorite part of the day is the morning. But more and more, she says she and her colleagues are having a hard time finding that joy, and they're burning out.
I think there's more turnover. We're feeling overwhelmed and tired, and that's why people are leaving.
The issue? More teachers are getting hurt, even though the severity of those injuries is going down.
This year, we have 200 approximately to date records of staff being injured. The number is not decreasing, but I will say that the number of teachers or paras that have had to seek medical attention because of the injury has decreased.
Superintendent Sleddy credits staff training with the decrease in extreme injuries and says the district is also making efforts to help teachers heal their emotional wounds.
I believe that mental health and overall well-being for our teachers is critical, and for our paraprofessionals.
If you have a kid who is taking everything that you worked so hard to put up and they're destroying your items and your personal belongings, they're destroying that stuff, you're not mentally or physically or emotionally ready to come back in and teach that class. And the district's done a really good job of making sure that they're taking care of that teacher when they can.
But school staff say they can only be built back up after being torn down so many times. So a solution needs to be found before it's too late.
After a few years, you realize I mentally and emotionally can't show up every day and do this if I'm having to live through that constant kind of fear of something happening to me or my students.
In West Fargo, Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
Superintendent Sleddy says the district is also working with each student individually to find environments that meet their needs and avoid their triggers.